All right, Superintendent Jeremy Kai is here at Tolleson Union High School District. We've got a board meeting coming up Tuesday, April 7th, and I have with me the president and vice president of our board, Stephen and Devin. Let's go over the agenda. Let's start first with celebrations.
Well, we're going to celebrate the Distance Learn Academy, which I'm super excited about. And of course, our continuing education in Lighthouse Academy. So we're going to have an opportunity to hear from Mr. Johnson about all the great happenings there at the academies. And of course, last but certainly not least, our Office of Activity, Safety, and Intervention supports. And so it's going to be a great night of celebrations. You won't want to miss it.
So it's not a mirage, it's an oasis. That'll be a great celebration. Now, after that, we'll have our normal superintendent and governing board updates, some public participation. Consent agenda, we have a pretty loaded consent agenda. A lot of the annual approvals, anything with 27 consent agenda items. Is there anything either one of you would like to bring a particular point to?
I mean, yeah, like I said, it's just a general, we approve a lot of stuff up front at the beginning of the year. Some of our cooperative contracts and things like that we got to do annually. So, yeah, this is the time of year that sometimes it just looks like there's a ton of stuff on there, but it's stuff that we do regular business every year on there.
All right, and then we're going to have 3 action items. The first of the action items will be an IGA to assist Glendale Elementary with their mechanical services. Glendale is without mechanics right now and looking to partner with the district for mechanical support on their fleet. Any comments about that agenda item?
I think it's great when we can always partner with our neighboring districts to support one another, especially with mechanics. I get it. It's hard out there. There's a shortage of skilled workers. So if we can lend a hand and to help their kids and help our folks, and why not?
Yeah, no, and I'm excited, like long term, as we continue building up our automotive programs at Tolleson and the new school down the road. This is a way that we can start tying our kids into, either in-class learning opportunities or internship opportunities. So I'm excited for the long-term potential of agreements like this.
And then we'll have a first reading on an emergencies policy, so board policy EBC, coming down as a requirement from the Department of Education. Anything on that item?
Just a standard requirement from the state, just to make sure that we have our emergency operations plans, set up. So obviously, we have an amazing team with Derek and Bobby, our safety and security coordinator. Obviously, we take school safety for our students and our staff very seriously. We have an amazing team at the district office and our sites that focus on that every day. So we'll actually be hearing a little bit about some of their work also during the celebrations. And
the final action item will grant authority to begin looking for a land exchange for our existing land that's here south of the district office. Any comments on that item?
Yeah, this will be an exciting conversation. Obviously, we have some land here just behind the district office area near our warehouse. We were working on an idea to try to get a partnership there for affordable housing in our community, but that didn't work out. So we're looking at different options to either utilize that land or find some land throughout the district that we can swap, where we can have a partnership to get something good for the community set up. So once we discuss and provide that authorization, we'll be interested to kind of see like what we're able to do to benefit our students in our community.
I think that's great, President Chapman, but for those out there who might not understand, we're not seeking to be landlords or any of that. So maybe clarify some of that that's out there.
Absolutely. This was just a ground lease. We had a ground lease out for affordable housing. A partner that was going to do that the land needed to be rezoned in order to permit that. The rezoning didn't happen. So, yes, it's good for the board to explore other options on how we can make effective use of the assets that we have available to us.
There you go. Thank you for that. I just wanted to clarify that we're not landlords. We're not managing anything. It's a simple lease of the land to help bring in some funds to the district that will ultimately benefit our students and staff.
Well, and more importantly, not just bringing in funds, but these dollars are not additional tax dollars and a burden to the taxpayers. And obviously, this deal's not going through. But can you remind us, like long term, how much money that would have brought into the district to support our students, our CTE programs, staff, all that?
Over the course of 99 years, the $3 million investment that we made to acquire the land would have yielded us, through this arrangement, $142 million. So that's what was going to be available to the district if the deal had actually executed.
Well, I'm excited too. at least have a conversation as a board to figure out what other options might be out there. I think that would have been a great return on investment. Taking $3 million and seeing the back end of north of 100 million is not a bad deal for our district, for our kids. And so should be a good conversation.
Yeah, no, looking forward to it. And then, just looking forward to see what options are available to us once we review that authorization. So, yeah.
All right. Well, that'll close out the meeting. That's the final action item. And after that, it'll just be the normal adjournment with the future meetings being posted up there as well.
Sounds
All right.
good.
Yep. Thank you all. We'll see
look
you
forward
on
to seeing
Tuesday.
you.